What's going on? It's MrChopSum here. It had been a minute since we did a video, so we finna get right up into it. I'm finna be doing a hot taper right here, and we're gonna discuss a couple things. We're gonna hit a couple topics. Let's get it. Starting off with that back taper, first we're gonna start with our level close. After we hit our level close and we put our first guideline in with it, we're gonna open up that level to have it open, and we're gonna put in another line to expand it a little bit. After we put in that other line, what I like to do, I like to go back in and get that first line out with my lever, a little bit of lever play. You start it open and then you end up with it closed. Then I put on my one guard and I go up a little bit more just so it can be a smoother and a cleaner transition from no hair to where his hair is. Right now I'm just getting a little bit of bolt out with my designers, just smoothing it out. After that I'm gonna hit a little holding spray on it and I'm gonna go ahead and line them. But I'm gonna let y'all keep on watching and see what it do. Now we're gonna move to the side. This is his right side I'm on, and we're gonna start it all over. We're gonna close the lever all the way up with no guard, putting in that first line, making sure it's nice and clean before we move to our next part, which will be cutting them sideburns off. Make sure you ask your client if they want them. If they say no, you know what I'm saying, go on, cut them off. After we cleaned up that first guideline, we're gonna open up our lever and we're gonna flick at it. What I like to do, I like to get my lines out while I'm putting in a new one, such as what I just did right here. I put in my second line with my lever open, and I'm taking out my first line, which was with it closed. Then I like to put on my 1.5 guard with it open, taking off all that bulk on top. For when I put my one guard on, it's gonna come out with a clean transition. Right now I got it closed, getting a little bit more of that bulk underneath off, because my client do have hair on top. Now, once I done got finished combing it and getting it clean, I put my one guard on with it open, and I'm going right at it. While I'm going at it, close it up every now and then. You know, you need to get it to where it be a clean transition. You start it open, you want to end it up closed and have it a smooth transition. As smooth as you can have it. Excuse me, my fault. Right now, I'm lining the back of his neck. I am putting in that line real clean. Make sure you clean it up around your area while you're working. You don't want to do too much working and still see a messy haircut, you know. They come to you to get cleaned up, clean them up. What I like to do after I got finished lining behind the ear, I like to go back with a little bit of my fiber. Make sure you ask them, do they want enhancement or not. My client right here, he always come and gets enhancement. What I like to do, I like to put a little bit behind the ear and reline it just so it can be a sharper line behind that ear coming around. I feel like most barbers forget that's a very important part of the look, but I like to, that's my favorite part of any taper, that behind the ear coming back around to the front. Next we're gonna move to the other side and do the same thing. Literally just repeat your steps. Whenever you're doing a taper, remember you're just repeating your steps on both sides and the back. How y'all been though? It's been a minute since I did a video. I believe it's been like a year plus. I just want to, you know what I'm saying, get back out there. I'm finna start back doing more videos. I have made my TikTok account, my barber TikTok account. I might put my link somewhere up in here. I'm gonna put my Instagram link up in here, and you know, I'm gonna just show all y'all. I'm gonna show some love, you know what I'm saying. Back to the cut. We all on the lined up now. What I did, I combed some hair down. I sprayed a little bit of holding spray. With the holding spray, I brushed it down, combed it down a little bit more, and now I'm going at it with the line. when you line, to make sure you start at the middle. What I like to do, I like to start at the middle, then go to my right side, which is their left, and then go all the way back to their right, which is my left, and line them up. And then I do my 2 vertical bars. And while I do them, when I'm finished with my vertical bars, I go ahead and spray my fibers on there. If they're getting enhancement, remember to make sure to ask them, are they getting enhancement? A lot of people don't really like them, but then again, there are a lot of people that do like them. So make sure that you spray it on if you want it. You see? Oh, and you can go to the other side. Dang, I ain't realize I went side to side on there. But yeah, and then make sure that line is nice, you know, as straight as you can get it. Work with their hair. Make sure to comb all that excess fiber off them if you apply your fiber like me. Most people apply their fiber the way I'm doing it, but some people use a card, like a business card or a card, you know what I'm saying? And they spray it on, that way the fiber build up. I don't really like how build up fiber look. I like it like a messy, natural look, you know. But back to the lining, I'm just making sure his line is, you know, nice and neat. Turning them around, letting y'all see the full cut, because I don't want, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let y'all see the whole cut. My client, he did want his eyebrows arched. Not arched, my fault. He did want 2 lines in his eyebrows. So what I did, I combed the eyebrow, you know, I laid it down, and I'm putting the lines in. Make sure that you go as soft as possible, so that way the eye won't jump and you won't cut none of the eyebrow off on accident. Spraying a little bit more holding spray on so the fiber won't come off. Yeah, I see man checking itself out. You know what's going on. Right here, I'm just doing a little bit of extra, you know, just because I'm putting a little mousse on his hair, because I am going to sponge it on top, and I just wanted to have a shiny, nice, bright look. So I'm moving around the mousse, and now I'm sponging it up. Make sure you directing the hair with your sponge in an upwards motion. Don't try to just press down and do it. Like when you're doing on the sides, try to direct the hair up, because the hair want to sit as tall as possible. I spray a little bit more holding spray on top of where I just sponged, and now I'm just spraying him with the astringent, turning around, putting a little bit of oil sheen on him for extra glow. Undrape him. Make sure that you get all that hair off his neck. Then after that, take the cape up off on him, get your payment. Alright, bro, be safe. I'ma holler at you. It's love.